So I have in studio Dr. Hazel Berad Amwa. She's the CEO of Prudential Life. Hazel, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Good morning. I'm very well, thank you. Great to have you on the show. Jane Mingle, the Chief Distribution Officer. I like that. Chief, what do you distribute? Products. I thought it was money. Chief Distribution Officer. Adam Burge, is that pronounced?
Yes.
Burge, Chief Financial Officer. Adam, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Good morning. It's a great morning. It's good to have you guys back. Why are you here? Because usually you'll be working, selling life insurance.
You called us here.
I called you here. Okay. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. But I'm sure you have the reason for saying yes. You would come when we called you here because you have something to tell us.
Of course.
What do you have to tell us?
So good morning once again, Ben. Good to see you.
Yeah.
And good morning, cherished listeners,
Yeah.
fellow Ghanaians. We are here because you called us
Yeah.
about the fact that we have a calamity in our country that
Yeah.
all of us have to respond to and support.
Yeah.
Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jane will spend some time talking to you about who we really are.
All right.
But in terms of some of the things that we believe in terms of our purpose, we believe in covering every life for every future.
Okay.
So if you have to cover every life for every future, then what it simply means is that every Ghanaian has to be protected, has to be safe, has to be sound, has to be covered,
Okay.
has to be sheltered, has to be fed, has to be clothed. Unfortunately, in our country, we experienced a very sad situation a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we are very happy that Citi FM has really championed the cause. And as we began mentioning different locations, I've lost count of the locations as well. We thought it was just
Too many.
Bato, Sugakope, Ada, Mepe, but you are mentioning other places. That really means that every Ghanaian needs to rise to the call and support in every way possible. So we are here today just to say that we love our people there. We are very sorry this has happened.
Yeah.
It's a natural disaster. Nobody had control over it. It's not about blaming anybody for being reckless. It's one of those things that happen in life. But how can we just turn the lives of those who have been impacted severely around with our humble contribution? 31,000 lives have been displaced. Kids are not going to school.
Yep.
People have lost livelihood. They've lost property. It's very devastating. So we're just here in our human capacity on behalf of the whole company, being the Prudence Foundation, which we'll talk about as well.
Okay, the Prudence Foundation.
Yes, the Prudence Foundation.
Is the foundation for Prudential Life.
Prudential globally.
Globally?
Yes.
The whole
Prudential,
company?
Yes. So Prudential, we have the life business, we have the investment business globally. So we have a Prudence Foundation,
Okay.
which supports us when it has to deal with issues of health, safety, and then,
Wow.
education of people. So anytime there's any form of calamity anywhere, every market or every country, business, partners with Prudence Foundation to support these victims. So the moment we heard about this, we quickly decided to, leverage on our brothers at the Prudence Foundation to see what we can do collaboratively with Prudential Life Insurance Ghana and the Prudence Foundation
Wow.
to respond to the call.
Wow.
So we are here to say that 31,000 lives, we can't cover all. Kids out of school, we can't put all of them back in school. People have lost their livelihoods, we can't provide jobs and food for everybody. But with a humble check of $50,000,
You're kidding me.
in 600,000
You are
cities,
kidding me.
we are helping.
You are
this cause.
$50,000 and you announce it so innocently. My God.
Dollars. That's my CFO.
50,000
He
US
signed a
dollars.
check.
Wow.
Yes,
I can't believe this.
that's a humble contribution.
Amazing. God, thank you. Wow. I didn't know you. I was going to bring the bell. Guys, where's the bell? Guys, this is 50,000 CDs. Dollars.
Yes, dollars.
600. How much is that in CDs?
$600,000. 600,000 CDs.
My goodness. Wow.
Adam will say.
Hold on. Adam, just to be sure.
Adam, how much is
You
that?
are the chief finance officer.
Yes.
Is she correct?
She's correct. $50,000. Wow. 600,000 CDs.
My goodness. This tips the scale. This blows the thing to a different proportion. Amazing. How long have you been thinking about doing this?
Honestly, the moment we heard about it, we began to think, what can we do? So
Wow.
Adam had to look through the whole budget, and it's end of the year, we have to finish the year strong. Jane has to sell more policies. We all went, trying to see how we can just support. So we called on Prudence Foundation so that we can see how we can combine our efforts
No,
and
that is
represent
big.
something.
That is big. That I mean, gosh, $50,000. Well, wow, Jane, this is crazy. So this is from Prudence Foundation.
Yes,
collaborating. So you're saying that the group itself is called Prudential.
Prudential, yes.
Tell me about Prudential.
All right, so Prudential
Ghana is a subsidiary of the Prudential Group, Prudential PLC.
All right.
We started in London in 1848, right? So
you're kidding me.
We're in our 75 years.
1848.
Yes. So we're in our 75 years and since
Wow.
the company started. But Prudential started to get to Africa. And Ghana was the first place it started. So next year will be 10 years since Prudential stepped into Africa, right?
Wow.
And currently we are in 8 markets in Africa.
Yeah.
And we've been distributing products in
Yeah.
health. Some LBUs have pensions. If I
Yeah.
say LBUs, I mean other countries have pensions.
Yeah.
And some are into financial assets as well.
Yeah.
But in Ghana here, we focus on life insurance.
Yeah.
And what we do is to protect families against, sometimes we don't want to hear the death.
Which is
but
why you are
because
concerned
we are-
about that flooding and things. So
Exactly.
this is your alley.
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness.
So death, disability, critical illnesses, to ensure that families are secured, financially secured when any of these events come up.
Wow.
So we feel it's very important that these lives must exist. They must have the full ability to perform their economic activity to help them to be able to afford insurance, right?
Wow.
So this is our call today.
So when you have, apart from life, so let's just put it this way: the insurance products you have,
Yeah.
does it include like my breadwinner losing their income, for example? So maybe the man, because a lot of people have lost farms, a lot of people have lost livelihoods. Are there products that cover these things?
So because we are life insurance, we don't cover properties,
Not properties.
or assets, but we cover anything that touches the human life. So you're
So
talking
livelihood.
like
So maybe my work.
no, your work doesn't.
It doesn't
affect
cover my
your body.
life.
It's not your life, right?
Oh, okay. So it's just life.
It's just
Pure
life.
life. Okay.
Pure life.
I'm
So
trying to
you are
understand.
disabled, you can't work.
Okay.
You know, you have a critical illness.
Because the
you
flood took
can't
my
perform.
peace of mind. I can't think. I can't work.
So general business will cover stuff like that.
Okay, that's general. So this is life.
Life
This is
insurance.
life. I see.
Yeah.
And does life insurance work when the person? So this works when the person dies. Kicks in when the person dies, so that the dependents will get the benefit of
So
the.
dying is the ultimate.
Okay.
But whilst you are still alive, if you have a critical illness, right?
So you can't work.
You can't work. We come in to support the family to
Okay.
ensure that your family will still continue to perform, go to school, have their livelihood and stuff like that. Or if you are disabled, right, and you
Yeah.
still can't work, we still step in to support the family financially. And then ultimately, when you die, we step in again to provide support.
Are you the largest? Are you the oldest life insurance company in the country?
We are, in terms of ranking, we are the youngest and we are number 1, right?
It's interesting.
So we are number 4, but out of the top 4, we are the youngest.
That's
so
in
we are
Ghana.
number 1 in
That-
Ghana.
But globally, I mean, 1848. What I remember is that the first Presbyterian institution in Ghana was founded in 1848. So Presbyterians say there's 175 years of education in Ghana. That's a long time.
Yeah. It is a long time.
And your company was founded in 1848.
Yes.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
It's something we're very proud of in
Wow.
terms of a company. And in recent times, we've been rethinking our purpose in terms of how do we really serve every human being on the planet. So
Yeah.
over the past few months, the
Yeah.
whole company has really sat down to deliberate on how are we serving? Are we serving everybody yet?
Yeah.
How can we cover every life?
Yeah.
So our new purpose is to cover every life and for every future. So even generations unborn.
Yeah.
If we've existed for 175 years, imagine another 175 years. You and I will not be here. But we need to build a business that would continue supporting, as Jane mentioned, covering the unexpected and undesired,
Yeah.
situations of death, permanent disability, critical illness. If these things happen, how do we still make sure that every life is protected?
Yeah.
So, for example, the flood victims,
Yeah.
if somebody, touch wood, had lost their life or because of the nature of the flood, in their bid to escape, they suffered, permanent disability. If they have an insurance policy with us, we will quickly make sure we honor the claim, support them.
So we are doing relief items over 20 constituencies and counting. We are doing rebuild and we do medical relief. I'm wondering which aspect of our campaign convinced you, Adam, to say this is a good thing, because $50,000 is a lot of money in any country, in any situation, for anybody. Do you understand? So even for a 175-year-old company, it's still a lot of money. So what convinced you to support a media house to such a huge amount within short notice? Because I know people can apply for money and it takes years to get the money. And I'm sure you had to say yes. at the finance level? Adam.
So this is exactly what the Prudence Foundation tries to do. What it tries to achieve is social initiatives that support health and safety and education. And there's a number of programs going on globally within the Prudence Foundation, but this fits right at the core of what the Prudence Foundation is trying to do, preparing people for disasters, or when a disaster does happen, supporting them.
Amazing stuff. And I know, Hazel, you are very interested in the buildings.
Yes.
And so I'm sure when we are through with the discussion, we'll look at some of the specific places you want the money to be spent, because you are the money giver. So you have a thing or two to say about where the money should go. I want to appreciate you for coming through the studio. How can somebody get in touch with you, by the way? And how widespread are you in the country? Where can we find you?
So we are located we are in a few places in Accra.
Right.
We are in Kumasi, we are in Sonyani, we are in Koforidua, we are in Takoradi. And
so are you the guys with the red logo?
Yes, the red logo with
it's in the shirt I'm wearing.
It's like a man wearing.
It's not a man, it's a lady.
Somebody with black hair with
Prudence. Lady Prudence.
A red sash.
Yeah. Lady Prudence.
Oh, so it's not a man. I thought it was a man.
Lady Prudence.
What makes it a woman? It's the hair. Okay, so it's the Lady Prudence. Okay,
Yeah.
so if we see that face with the red sash on their head, that's Prudential.
Yes.
Any phone number to announce? Oh, you are not here to do marketing. Okay.
No.
We'll do that later. I've been speaking to Adam Burge, he's the Chief Financial Officer. Jane Mingle is the Chief Distribution Officer. And then Dr. Hazel Berard Amwa is the Chief Executive Officer of Prudential Life. Made a whopping donation of $50,000 to the Citi. I used to call it the lower Volta. Now it's the Citi Relief Campaign. It's gone beyond Volta.
Absolutely.
Citi Relief Campaign.
Yeah.
And they wanted to go into specific things. I believe the building of shelters is very crucial to Dr. Hazel and her team.